Jake Paul just dropped a bombshell, calling off his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson after being suspended. Yes, you heard that right. Jake was set to face his biggest challenge on November 15th, 2024, at the AT&T Arena, but now everything has come crashing down. And it gets crazier, his recent knockout win against Mike Perry? It wasn't as clean as we thought. Rumors are swirling that Jake didn't fight fair, with claims he was juiced up. That massive co. Now at the center of a major controversy. But just when you think things can't get more insane, Jake is back to his old playbook. The YouTuber turned boxer is now posting goofy videos on social media, seemingly trying to distract everyone from the scandal. From fake training clips to chowing down on Wendy's, Jake's doing everything except addressing the elephant in the room. With a career that might be taking a serious hit this time, it's anyone's guess how he'll bounce back from this one. Let's break it all down.
Like wanting to see me fail for literally like they're suing me for something I didn't do. Like, on God, it's just the most thing. And I literally had to pay them a lot of money for no reason. And I'm like, it just pisses me. And then
Jake Paul just called off the fight with Mike Tyson, the one everyone was hyped for. But after his suspension, it's not like Jake had much of a choice. He's now stuck on the sidelines. Instead of the usual damage control like apologizing, explaining himself, or even addressing the situation, Jake is doing the exact opposite. He's pulling his classic moves, diverting attention from the controversy with one distraction after another. And in true Jake fashion, it's as wild as you'd expect. Rather than staying low-key or quietly focusing on training, Jake is out here releasing fake training videos on social media. Yes, you read that right. In one of his most bizarre stunts yet, he posted videos where he's sporting a fake belly while training for the Tyson fight. It's hard to believe, but with Jake, nothing is ever too far off the radar. But here's the twist: Jake isn't just training, he's mocking Tyson. Remember when Mike Tyson called him fat at the May press conference? Now, Jake's turning that insult into a full-on joke.
You're fat, Jake.
Jake's out here with a fake gut, hitting the gym like it's a comedy sketch. Classic Jake, right?
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No. Let's go, man. Let's go, champ. This is it. Come on, lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got that. Down low, better play, better pick.
Jake can be seen lifting weights with a giant fake belly, clowning around like the suspension doesn't even exist. It's peak trolling. But that's not even the craziest part. He's also been posting videos of himself working out with, wait for it, fake weights. Yeah, you heard that right. In one clip, Jake pretends to lift what looks like 500 pounds, but it's super obvious the weights aren't real. You don't need to be a gym expert to know that if you've got 500 pounds on a bar, the bar should definitely bend. In Jake's case, the bar stays as straight as a ruler, which can only mean one thing: fake weights. He's trolling his fans, the boxing community, and even Mike Tyson, acting like nothing's wrong. And as if the fake training videos weren't enough, Jake's been feasting on Wendy's and McDonald's like it's cheat day every day. He's literally doing the opposite of what any pro athlete would do before the biggest fight of their career. We're talking fast food binges, late-night fries, burgers, pretty much everything you're not supposed to eat if you're gearing up to face someone like Mike Tyson in the ring.
Please have 55 McDoubles, 25 fries, 100 nuggets, and 15 shakes.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Hey, what up?
Okay, you have said 25 what?
25 fries. Actually, make that 40.
Okay, let me 1 second.
What up, bro? I love you. You can pay for my McDonald's? I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
Would you like any drinks or anything like that?
No thanks.
Anything else for you today?
No thanks.
Let's be real, Jake Paul has never been one to follow the rules, whether in boxing or life in general. Right now, he's leaning into that rebellious image hard. Instead of addressing the suspension, clearing his name, or even admitting any wrongdoing, Jake is keeping the spotlight on his antics. And it's working. People are more focused on his fake weights and fast food binges than the fact that his boxing career is basically on hold. Now, let's break down exactly why Jake Paul got hit with that suspension. This is where things get serious. Let's rewind to July 20th, 2024, during Jake's big fight against bare-knuckle brawler Mike Perry in Tampa, Florida. The problem child strutted into the ring, and by the 6th round, Mike Perry was knocked out cold, laid out on the canvas. But that's when controversy started brewing, leading to Jake's current suspension.
That's the one.
Right hand. This may be it. Right hand. And he's down for a third.
Jake walked away from that fight like a king, with fans buzzing about his insane knockout power. But fast forward a few weeks, and that victory is being wiped from the record. Why? Because Jake wasn't fighting clean. The KO that had everyone hyped wasn't just due to his raw power or skill, he was juiced up on illegal substances. Post-fight tests revealed not one but 2 banned substances in his system, ostarine and 19-norandrosterone. These are 100% prohibited in boxing and most sports. So, what are these substances? Ostarine is a SARM, or selective androgen receptor modulator. Despite the fancy name, it essentially helps athletes pack on muscle and get stronger much faster than they naturally could. Pair that with 19-norandrosterone, another performance enhancer, and it's no surprise that his knockout power was under serious scrutiny. Let's get real for a second. Jake Paul's transformation from a typical YouTuber to looking like a heavyweight champion has raised eyebrows since day one. Let's be honest, he went from the lean physique we remember from his vlogs to suddenly packing on muscle, as if he's been grinding in the gym for a decade. Sure, anyone can hit the weights and get bigger, but the speed at which Jake turned himself into this so-called powerhouse is what doesn't sit right. I'm not saying it's impossible to gain muscle or get stronger quickly, but the timeline Jake is working with just doesn't add up. The guy's been boxing for only about 3 or 4 years, yet here he is, knocking out guys who have been in the game for years, trained fighters with serious experience under their belts. Jake, the social media guy turned boxer, is making them look like amateurs. Something just doesn't feel right, and now with this bombshell drug test result, we might have our answer. Let's not forget UFC President Dana White, who has been firing shots at Jake for ages. Dana has been very vocal, publicly accusing Jake of taking steroids. He didn't hold back in calling out Jake's rapid transformation, stating there's no way it could be natural. Dana even challenged Jake to take a steroid test if he wanted to prove he was clean, but Jake never took him up on it. Suspicious much. Dana has a keen sense for this kind of thing and isn't letting Jake slide. He knows shady business when he sees it, and he's not afraid to call it out.
I believe that you're a cheater, and I believe that you use steroids. So I want to randomly steroid test you for the next 2 years.
With the news that Jake tested positive for ostarine and 19-norandrosterone, everything is starting to make sense. That muscle and those knockouts, they weren't earned through blood, sweat, and years of hard work in the sport. Nah, they were the result of shortcuts, plain and simple. Ostarine helped Jake pack on muscle, while 19-norandrosterone gave him the endurance and recovery boost he needed to go the distance and hit harder than ever. Now, Jake is paying the price for taking those shortcuts, and his boxing career may never recover. I guess we'll have to wait and see how everything plays out. That's all I have for you today. What are your thoughts on this recent scandal? Fill the comments section with your opinions, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.